So you're over 60 and you've made walking your go-to exercise. That's fantastic. We've all heard for years that walking is the gold standard for staying active, and for good reason. But what if I told you that when it comes to the specific, targeted health of your prostate, your daily walk might not be telling the whole story? If you're still putting up with the classic frustrations of an enlarged prostate, like those 2 a.m. wake-up calls from your bladder that ruin a good night's sleep, a stream that's more of a suggestion than a statement, or that constant, nagging feeling of urgency, it's a sign that your routine is missing a key piece of the puzzle. Those aren't just minor inconveniences. They chip away at your freedom and your peace of mind. And frankly, a simple walk around the block isn't designed to fix them. Today, I'm going to show you 5 specific exercises designed to complement your walks, targeting your prostate health in ways that walking alone can't. They are shown to help manage the symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and even lower long-term risks. The best part? You can do most of these right in your living room. It's time to go beyond just walking and start doing the focused work your prostate actually needs. So let's get right into it. We know walking is great, so why isn't it always enough? Walking is a phenomenal cardiovascular exercise. It improves circulation, helps manage weight, and is brilliant for your heart and lungs. In fact, plenty of research confirms that regular aerobic activity, including about 150 minutes of walking a week, provides significant benefits and helps reduce the risk of BPH by improving blood flow and reducing inflammation. But those benefits are often general. Walking doesn't specifically strengthen the deep, intricate network of muscles in your pelvic floor that directly support your bladder and prostate. Think of it this way. You wouldn't expect to get brawny biceps by just walking, right? By the same token, you can't fortify the crucial support system for your prostate without exercises designed for that exact purpose. The 5 exercises we're about to cover are different. They're designed to do what walking can't, directly strengthen your pelvic floor, drive targeted blood flow to the pelvic region, and help create a stable, supportive core. They're a perfect complement to the walking you're already doing. So, if you're ready to take a more active, effective role in your prostate health, let's begin. Section 1. Exercise number 1, pelvic floor contractions, kegels. First up is arguably the most important exercise of them all, the pelvic floor contraction, better known as a kegel. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Aren't those for women? It's a common myth, but the truth is, kegels are one of the most powerful tools a man has for bladder control and prostate health. These muscles form a hammock at the base of your pelvis, holding your bladder and prostate in place. When they weaken with age, you get issues like leakage and urgency. Strengthening them isn't optional, it's essential. So, how do you do them correctly? The trickiest part is just finding the right muscles, and a lot of people struggle at first, so don't get discouraged. The easiest way to identify them is to try and stop your stream the next time you urinate. The muscles you squeeze to do that? Bingo! Those are your pelvic floor muscles. Just a heads up, only use this trick to find the muscles. Don't make a habit of stopping and starting, as it can mess with your bladder. Another way is to imagine you're trying to stop yourself from passing gas. That clenching, pulling-in sensation is the muscle group we're looking for. You want to isolate these muscles. You shouldn't be squeezing your glutes, thighs, or abs. It's a small, focused, internal lift. Once you've got a feel for them, here's the exercise. You can do this lying down, sitting, or standing, but it's easiest to learn lying on your back with your knees bent. Take a normal breath, and as you exhale, gently squeeze and lift those pelvic floor muscles. Hold the squeeze for a count of 5, but don't hold your breath. If you find yourself holding your breath, try counting out loud. After 5 seconds, completely relax the muscles for another 5 seconds. That letting go part is just as important as the squeeze. That's 1 rep. Your goal is to work up to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps a day. The beauty of kegels is you can sneak them in anywhere, a set in the morning before you get out of bed, another while sitting at your desk, and a third while brushing your teeth. And this is the perfect addition to your walk because it's a direct intervention. It provides better support for the bladder neck, improving control and reducing leaks. It also boosts blood circulation right where you need it, to the prostate and surrounding tissues, which helps soothe inflammation from BPH or prostatitis. Section 2. Exercise number 2, the glute bridge. Our second exercise, the glute bridge, builds on the kegels we just did. While kegels isolate that deep pelvic floor, the glute bridge gets those muscles working with the bigger players, your core, lower back, and glutes. This is all about reinforcing the entire foundation of your pelvis. Why does that matter? because a weak core or lazy glutes can cause your pelvis to tilt, putting extra pressure right on top of your bladder and prostate, making BPH symptoms even worse. Here's how to do a glute bridge. Lie on your back on a comfortable, firm surface. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor about hip width apart, and keep your arms resting by your sides. Your heels should be close enough that you can almost touch them with your fingertips. Now, as you exhale, press through your heels and squeeze your butt to lift your hips off the floor. This is a perfect time to also engage your pelvic floor, that same kegel squeeze. You're aiming for a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Don't arch your back. The work should be coming from your glutes. Hold the top position for 3 to 5 seconds, breathing steadily. Then, slowly lower your hips back down. That's 1 rep. Start with 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. As you get stronger, you can hold the top position longer or even try a single leg bridge to really challenge your stability. The reason this is such a great partner to walking is that it wakes up the muscles on the backside of your body, the posterior chain. For most of us, especially if we sit a lot, these muscles are weak, a condition some call gluteal amnesia. When your glutes are sleeping on the job, other muscles have to pick up the slack, leading to imbalances and that unwanted pelvic pressure. By firing up your glutes with bridges, you create a stronger, more stable pelvic girdle, which can directly reduce urinary urgency and frequency. Section 3. Exercise number 3, deep squats, body weight. Exercise number 3 is the king of all exercises, the squat. Specifically, a deep body weight squat. Squats are phenomenal because they work your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core all at once. For prostate health, they're fantastic because they build functional lower body strength and improve flexibility right where you need it. As we get older, our hips and ankles can get tight, leading to shallow, ineffective squats. We want to work toward a deeper range of motion. Stand with your feet a little wider than your shoulders, toes pointing slightly out. Keep your chest up and look forward. Start by pushing your hips back, like you're about to sit in a chair that's a bit too far behind you. Let your knees bend, but don't let them collapse inward. The goal is to get your thighs at least parallel to the floor. If you can, go deeper, all while keeping your heels flat on the ground. This deep position gives the pelvic floor muscles a gentle, releasing stretch. Hold the bottom for a second, then drive through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. If you're new to this or have cranky knees, no problem. Place a sturdy chair behind you and just practice squatting until your rear taps the seat, then stand back up. It's a great way to build confidence and nail the form. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. So why add these to your routine? First, resistance exercises like squats are great for building overall strength and helping your body manage hormones associated with prostate growth. Second, that deep squatting motion is like a traffic cop for your pelvis. It opens up the hips and improves blood flow, helping to relieve the tension and congestion that makes symptoms worse. Walking moves you forward, but squatting opens you up. By the way, if this is all clicking for you, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it tells YouTube this is important information and helps other men who need to see it. Thanks for that. Section 4. Exercise number 4. Interval training, our fourth strategy, is about making your cardio smarter. We're talking about shifting from just steady-state cardio, like a leisurely walk, to interval training. This just means mixing short bursts of high-intensity effort with periods of recovery. The research here is compelling, especially because a major risk factor for prostate issues is obesity, particularly belly fat. Interval training is a highly effective way to burn that fat. You don't need to be a track star to do this. You can apply it to walking, a stationary bike, or an elliptical. Let's use walking as our example. Start with a 5-minute easy warm-up walk. Then, for 60 seconds, pick up the pace. Walk as fast and powerfully as you can without breaking into a full-on jog. You should be breathing hard. After that 60-second burst, slow down to a relaxed, easy pace for 90 seconds to 2 minutes to recover. That combination is one interval. Try to complete 4 to 6 of these intervals in a session. A full workout with a warm-up and cool down can be done in 20 to 25 minutes. So, what's the magic here? With interval training, those intense bursts kick your metabolism into a higher gear. And this afterburn effect continues for hours after you're done, meaning you keep burning extra fat long after your workout. This attack on belly fat is critical for reducing the body's overall inflammatory load, which is a huge win for your prostate. While more research is needed on direct PSA links, studies have shown that this type of exercise improves overall outcomes and body composition in men managing prostate health. It turns your regular walk into a supercharged, prostate-protecting session. Section 5. Exercise number 5, yoga and flexibility, child's pose and reclining bound angle. Our final exercise is all about flexibility and tension release, specifically through 2 gentle yoga poses, child's pose and reclining bound angle pose. Chronic stress is a silent enemy of prostate health. It causes your body to hold tension in places you don't even realize, including the pelvic floor. This constant clenching can restrict blood flow and make urinary symptoms even worse. These poses are the antidote. First, reclining bound angle pose. Lie on your back, bring the soles of your feet together, and let your knees fall out to the sides. You'll feel a gentle stretch in your inner thighs and groin. If it feels too intense, just slide your feet further away or tuck pillows under your knees for support. Close your eyes and breathe deep into your belly. With every exhale, consciously let go of any tension in your hips and pelvis. Stay here for 1 to 5 minutes. Second is child's pose. Start on your hands and knees, then sit back so your glutes rest on your heels. Fold your torso forward and rest your forehead on the floor. Let your arms stretch out in front of you or rest alongside your body. Focus on your breath. As you exhale, feel your body sink deeper, releasing your lower back and allowing your pelvic floor to completely relax. Hold this for a minute or 2. Why are these simple stretches such a good complement to walking? Walking is an active, repetitive motion. It doesn't do much to release pre-existing muscle tension. These poses, however, are specifically designed to create space and relieve tightness in the pelvic girdle. They calm the nervous system and directly counteract the cycle of stress and inflammation that makes prostate issues flare up, a level of targeted relief a walk just can't provide. All right, let's recap the 5 powerful additions to your walking routine. First, pelvic floor contractions, kegels, to directly strengthen your bladder support system. Second, the glute bridge, to stabilize your pelvis and relieve excess pressure. Third, the deep bodyweight squat, to build functional strength and improve pelvic flexibility. Fourth, interval training, to supercharge your cardio and burn harmful belly fat. And fifth, yoga poses, like child's pose, to release chronic tension and calm your nervous system. And now for a bonus tip. The secret sauce is consistency, not intensity. Don't look at this as some grueling new workout. Weave these exercises into your day. Do your kegels while watching the news. Do a few sets of squats and bridges before your daily walk. Turn 2 of your weekly walks into interval sessions. Spend 5 minutes stretching before bed. By stacking these small, consistent habits, you're building a smarter, more robust defense system for your prostate health. The big message today is one of empowerment. You don't have to just accept prostate problems as a fact of life. Your daily walk is a fantastic, non-negotiable part of a healthy lifestyle. But now you have a specialized toolkit to add to it. By supplementing your walks with these 5 types of exercises, you're taking active, intelligent control of your health. You are addressing pelvic floor weakness, muscle tension, and inflammation at their source. You have the power to build a stronger, more resilient body. It starts with a single, intentional squeeze, squat, or stretch. If this video helped you understand your body better, please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notification bell. I regularly post practical, evidence-based health advice for men who want to thrive after 60. And now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 exercises are you going to try first? Asking a question or sharing your own experience might just inspire another man to take that first step. Thank you for investing this time in your health. I'll see you in the next video.